Hi teacher, my name is Carlos Eduardo Ortega Estrada. My parents are originally from San Felipe del Progreso, in more remote areas. They sought to improve that be they and have a good economic stability, and thanks to that I have a life in Atlacomulco, Mexico, since I was born. I admired my mother for always being a woman who does not give on into the circumstance and cares for everyone regardless of situation. I also admire my father because he is hardworking man and will always watches of every his family. They instilled in us, me and my brothers, all the necessary values to be good people and always act in the right way. I have a brother and sister. They are my adoration. I always have good memories with the times and incredible experiences. Last years, when the situation in the world was normal, the whole family went on a trip. I remember very well that my brother had lost all the because he went beat boy some empanadas. We were already on top of the car and headed for the hotel, but we were missing him and oh nowhere in remember. So we went down to look for Dean and we could not find him until later. We found him eating calmly and with worry my mother scolded him that time for clearly giving instruction that we should always be attentive. My brother is the youngest in the family. That we he was my dad's favorite. Just that the fight and lot he's 13 years old and he's at the age where he doesn't understand reasons. According to him, he always right even though he isn't. I also have a sister. She is more calm. Before she was very lazy, but since she entered in high school, she changed, and a lot is more furious. So that most of the day is always angry and the most everything brothers. Here, even so, I love her, and it is incredible super. Here is one she needs. Something curious about me is that before I really like going off for a run, but I no longer do it due to lack of time and the pandemic. But I plan to resume exercise of vacation of as and not to gain more weight. I was also very delicate with chocolate until I discovered what it does the most damage to my face. Mm, my favorite food is green enchiladas and pambazos. They are and will be favorite dishes and really can get 20 enchiladas just to start. One of my favorite places is my town. It is where I spend every weekend and I'm happy to be there. Wherever I go, my great grandfather, my uncles, aunts, and cousins, for me it is favorite place because I like which to begin, what else do I want, and that in the process. Thanks to events that happened to me, I discovered that they are the only ones who really are true, thick, and thin. From them, I have the necessary support and what I need. I also quite like going to Mexico City. Driving there is what I like the most. It is like having great ability, since you must always be attentive on the road and cannot help to move so as not to get lost. Before I did not like drive in the city because I feel that I will get to accident or something like that. Since it is to be very away and I was very young, but now it seemed normal and really appreciate that my instructor was my father. From him I learned to love despite the schooling was good instructor for me. Now I can only thank him for everything he taught me and what the teaches me day by day. In particular, I did several relaxation activities on my quarantine because it was frustrating to be locked out when one is used to going out. I also learned to play the guitar, which was something that I want for a long time. I still need to, but I can say that I have made great progress. In particular, I feel somewhat stressed with the only class. It was because they left more jobs than in face-to-face class and we have no one to give you as one wants. Sometimes I relieve myself for delivering jobs that I did not understand, but I was more the feeling of want to complete obtain quality that desire to learn for look for a ways learn on my own and my apparently the paid of is grateful that stand good. I can help a relative another Christmas and I am happy that thanks to our taking care of ourselves and have their company.